I have 2 coats of paint on here, and I messed up on the headlight. See how faint it is, but I can deal with that later. So now I think I shall do the tires. And I was thinking maybe I just might punch out a tire, and then that way it would be perfectly round. I went and got my hole punch, and I decided that I am going to really make this a mixed media piece by using scrapbook paper. And I don't know. I think I'm going with this one. I have to do some more painting. I need more blue over there. Not blue, teal. Oh, I have that on the other side. Brown and teal go together well, but I think that's too light. Yeah, I like the other one better. You just don't know how things are going to go when you're creating from your brain. So I really need to cover that up. Boy, I'm pulling out a lot of stuff. When I'm done filming, I really need to put it away. Just makes it very stressful if you don't put your stuff away. I have a container. I used to do a lot of scrapbooking, and I have a bin that has all of my scraps in it. I still do some scrapbooking, but not like I used to. My girls are all grown up now, and I scrapped all of them, like, ever since they were little. So now I have continued scrapping, but I am scrapping for my nephews. So when we have family events, I like be there. Just be there so I can take pictures. Okay, this is going to be good. Let me dry it. When this goes into the book, the truck is not going to be floating in the air. It'll be sitting on like a road or something. So I think I'm going to give it another coat of the teal right where there's only 1 coat of teal. Okay, that is good. Up here is going to be greenery. I have to find a green. It's going to have many layers of green, so I am going to put down the first layer because I can work up there and I won't have to worry about this wet paint. So let's look at our greens. So I have this forest green. This is good. That could be the base coat. And then sour apple. Sour apple is going to be good as a highlight green. So actually I have dark and light. I need a medium. So remember my rule that I am using what I have. Now I also happen to have another brand, the Liquitex B6. And I am going to be totally honest with you. When I bought these, they were old. You could tell when you squeeze out paint if it's new or old, or I had to throw away some of the tubes. I was not happy. So I have no clue how this is going to come out. And hook is green. And there's another really brilliant yellow green. So that is a highlight. It's even lighter than this one. And a different family. And that is called a brilliant aqua green. So when you pick your greens, the rule is you're going to have a dark, a medium, and a light. And then maybe a highlight. And a highlight is light, you know. And you'll see as we go on here. What you do need is you can use an old brush or something called a stippling brush. And I like the stippling brushes because you can get more texture. But you can also take an old brush that you may have and just chop off the bristles or the hairs, whatever you call them, until you just get a stump. And I have done that many a time. I was trying to find an old one so I could show you. I know I did that to a brush not that long ago. Let's do the forest green. Remember, this is dark. Oh, I am going to tell you a trick. So I have all that paint left over, right? Take a baby wipe, any brand will do. And just cover your paint. It'll keep it moist. And I recently discovered that I had left my glue upside down in a jar, and I had a wet baby wipe in there. After you're done using glue, you wipe it off. And what happened is I put it on the baby wipe, and when I went to use this, it came right out. So the moisture helps. Now let's pounce. So there's my first green. Paper towel. So go in. See how this is called pouncing. Up and down, up and down. So load up your brush. So I am going around that. Now you see how it's pouncy? So there is the first bush. So if you can see that, it's nice and textured. And it's like a bush. You got some more. And I came down and I made it into a shape. Because if you do that, you get separation in the bushes. So I am going to start over here. I would say close your eyes and do it, but the area is too small to use that technique. So just hop around. Just hop, hop, hop. 2 bushes done. 3 bushes done. And this one will come down. It looks good on the monitor. I might even just bring them down a little bit more. But you know what happens when you stop playing and you can't stop? Not always a good thing. Annie, stop. Stop what you were doing. Okay. So that is done. I really do hop around when I paint because you have to go and paint in the areas that are dry. So remember I did the truck, and then I had to go in and do the around the wheels. So this is all dry. Not a problem to put my nice sweater sleeve over here. And so now I did the pouncing of the bushes. Now, where are my wheels? Here they are. That is such a perfect brown. And I know I've said this before, I get really good results when I look up at my monitor. It is good. It is very good. Now these are going to go down, and I am going to wait until this all gets put on, the different textures, and then I will put this on and give the whole thing a coat of sealer. If you do that before you get into the real nitty-gritty parts of the shading and whatnot, if you make a mistake shading because you have a sealer on there, which is like a little bit of a slick surface, you can go in and it is not a problem to correct it. You can correct it easy. Is that what I want to say? I think it is. All right, so I shall be back when this is dry to do the next coat.